Fonzie-chan here, and today we are going to talk about getting started on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, or otherwise known as TCGO. So when you first log on, this is the home screen. Usually right here, Pokemon puts out a bunch of things that you can specials going on, or advertisements for the new set. If you click this little Pokeball right here, every day you get a login bonus, and it's the same login bonus every week. The first day you get a little bit of coins, day 2 you get a little bit more coins, and on day 3 you get a little bit more coins than day 2. Day 4 you get an event ticket, and then day 5 you get a booster pack. It's usually random. Actually, it is random. I've gotten everything from Primal Clash onward. Usually they give you standard rotation booster packs. Important thing to note, we'll get into later though, is these booster packs are locked, which I'll explain what that means in a little bit. And then also right here is a little countdown timer to your next bonus that you can redeem. I believe it's universal. It's 5 p.m. Pacific time for everybody. So if you log in at 4:59, grab your bonus and log out again at 5:01, you can grab it again. So your basic things you need to know here is these little Pokemon, this little Pokemon coin symbol right here. These are your tokens. You can use tokens to buy packs in the shop. So if you come over here to the shop, you can see here there's the featured section, which usually has promo stuff right here, like this pack right here. You can get a Helios promo, a Chespin coin, and a Roaring Skies pack for 250 coins. I usually stay away from this unless you really want the promo, but usually the promos suck, so I would strongly advise against that. Right here though, for 700 coins you can get these 2 promo cards of Kyogre and Groudon right now, and then you also get 3 packs of Primal Clash. These are okay. Usually if the promo card's good, I'll usually pick these up, or if they're doing something like this where you have older packs, which in the case of this Black and White Plasma Blast bundle, you can get a foil Genesect and 3 Plasma Blast booster packs. These I kind of recommend if you are playing expanded, and you don't have access to old code cards. So this could be a good way to get old cards into your collection without having to trade for them. And then over here you go to booster packs. So when you buy these booster packs from the shop, anything you buy from the shop actually is locked. And what locked means is that you cannot trade those cards on the trade window or to other players. They can only stay in your collection. So if you get locked cards, you can't trade them to anybody else. They're stuck in your collection. So it can be both a good and a bad thing. Good thing because you can't trade them means you won't accidentally trade them for a bad deal. Bad thing because if you have say a Shaman EX and you want to trade it for 40 packs, can't do it. But the booster pack section is here. You can get booster packs from all the standard rotation sets, and then also there's decks here, same thing, they're all from standard rotation sets. I advise to stay away from the deck section. Usually the theme decks are usually pretty bad. The only one that I would say buy if you're starting out maybe is the Breakpoint Ninja deck, just because you get some really good cards in here. You get 1 Fighting Fury Belt, which is a really good card right now, 1 Max Elixir, 2 Fresher's Letters, but most of these cards you'll get by just playing the game online. And then that's about it for the deck section. And then the gameplay section here, you can buy sleeves, deck boxes. They change out depending upon what they're trying to sell you guys. But these are pretty cool. I mean, you can get these and pimp out your decks and stuff like that. So then what you do with event tickets is you can go over here to the play button, click events, and you can enter different events. The entry price for these 4 events right here will rotate every week. So some weeks you'll enter a theme deck event with tokens, and sometimes you'll enter with tickets. So it's usually 8 tickets for an event, and then occasionally Pokemon does a 24 event ticket event, which will give you a lot more packs. So then first thing I would suggest to everybody is do the tutorial. The game makes you do the tutorial no matter what. Even if you've played the game before, you're still stuck playing the tutorial. I know it kind of sucks, but if you're new to the game, play the tutorial through, pay attention. It teaches you the basics of the game, the rules, and all that stuff. And then against these trainer challenges, you're gonna want to play as much of this as you can. Each trainer gives you tickets, coins, booster packs sometimes. So you see this guy right here, Zach. I have all 4 stars against him, have earned the bonus pack. Mick, same thing. If you play against him, you'll get a pack. All these trainers will reward you a pack if you get 4 stars across the board on them. And the way you get stars is just by playing them. There's a bar that fills up, and as soon as you fill up that bar, you get a star. And usually you get some coins and tickets for each star you get. And at the end, you get a booster pack. And you can use any of these decks right here. These are all the theme decks that the game gives you. I think right now the game only gives you, which one is it? Which one does the game give you? I think it gives you this one, the Born of Fire deck, which is a Moltres themed deck. They changed up the decks a little bit ago to be more standard rotation friendly, because a lot of these cards weren't standard rotation legal. So they're trying to get players used to playing with standard rotation cards. And then Crashing Current's another one that you can play with, which is the Zapdos theme deck. And I bet you guys can guess what the last one is, Hidden Depths. It's an Articuno theme deck. They're trying to cash in that Pokemon Go hype, yo. But play with these decks and get to see the 0 out of 7 right here. That means I have not earned the 7 cards that they'll give you. The more you play with these decks, they reward you with cards in your collection, and this is how you guys can build up your staples really effectively. So for example, in this water deck that I fully complete, I got cards like Crushing Hammer, N, EXP Share. And then over here I got from the basic green deck, I got cards such as Ultra Ball, Energy Which will Switch, VS Seeker. These are all cards that you can get through by just playing the game and not having to use code cards or trade out for your other good cards. So play through the theme deck, guys, that the game gives you. That gives you some really nice cards that you would not be able to get otherwise. Like right here in this deck, I got Chloris and Double Colorless Energy. And then the basic blue deck, you got the Greninja, the XY Greninja over here that it gives you, which is really nice. Gives you Dive Balls, Team Flare Grunt, Shauna, which is okay, and Muscle Band if you're playing Expanded. So bottom line, guys, just play through these trainer challenges. Get all the stars, get all the packs. I mean, you'll get a lot of packs from playing through this. As you guys see, I stopped playing through it because I got bored of it, because they're AI and they usually tend to make stupid mistakes. And then also another thing you guys would want to do is after you get some theme decks underneath your belt and you'll find which one you like, go over here to the versus ladder. On the versus ladder, you get versus points, which nets you rewards. So right now I'm at 320 versus points. At 310, I will get 150 coins. After you went beating someone, you'll get 10 versus points. So this would go up to 330 if I won a game, and I'll get those tokens. You get 15 if you win, and your opponent has an advantage. And usually what dictates an advantage is usually they'll have a type advantage over you, or maybe they'll be a little bit further up this ladder than you guys are, and you'll still get the advantage. And then every 3 weeks they reset this, and right now you can get a Thunderous EX and some electric support cards. And at the end of at the very top of the ladder is a full art trainer. And this month I believe it's Chloris. Before it was N, Lysander. It's some trainer in the sets that's a full art, and it's really nice to have. You can pick what decks you're playing up here. If you pick theme deck, you have to play with you can play with any of the theme decks that you have unlocked in the game, either by coins or codes, or the game just gives you, like the black and white basics, the X and Y basics right here too. Interesting, they have not added anything for Sun and Moon yet. But you can play through these theme decks and still earn versus points, and the versus points are across all the ladders, so you can play whatever ladder you want or switch between ladders, and you will get those versus points. This is a great way of earning more coins to buy more packs in the shop, or to get more tickets for events. This is a great way to do it. And every time that you win a game, you spin a wheel, and you get some coins, and then a mystery prize, and the mystery prize can be coins, tickets, or packs. So that's a great way of doing that too. Also, there's also chests, and chest usually has a coin, a little bit of coins, and some random holo. So playing through this is a great way just to boost up your collection and also get coins. Coins are not just used for buying packs either, though, guys. Coins are used to post trades on the trade window. So if you come over here to the trade window, as you see, there's 4 tabs: My Trade Offers, Public Offers, Offers to Me, and Trade History. My trade offers window is blank because I don't have any trade offers currently going up. But you come over here to public offers. These are all the trades that you can do based off the cards or packs in your collection. So for example, this guy wants will give me 6 packs of Sun and Moon for 1 TCGO GX. And let's say I want to take that trade, I go down here, click accept trade, but I'm not going to because I don't want to trade that card. And then if you just browse through here, guys, you can sometimes find really good deals for cards that you would otherwise have to give a lot of packs to, either because someone doesn't know what the card is actually worth, or because someone really wants that certain card and they're willing to take a loss on it to get that certain card. So just come through here, guys, and just browse through. And or what you can also do is type in the specific card you want. So say we want Ultra Ball. So we just type in Ultra Ball, and it'll search for all the offers involving Ultra Ball. Maybe Ultra Ball is not the best card to pick. Let's try LoneAzn GX, just because that's a hot card right now. So type in LoneAzn GX, and it shows us all the offers for LoneAzn GX that people are willing to trade for us. It'll show you their name, what they're giving you, what you are getting, and what you're giving up for it, and then also when the trade ends. This is important to note because if a trade ends before you accept it, the trade's just gone. There's also the offers to me section, guys, which is just if someone offers you a private trade. 99% of the time, that's going to be, if one of your friends wants to trade you cards. And then trade history just shows you all the trades that you've made since you started. As you guys can see here, I traded some Laprases, some Glaceons. I traded my buddy a Carbink for a VS Seeker because I had an extra one and he needed the VS Seeker, so I took a Carbink from him. And then you can just look through all this and you guys can see all the different things I traded for over time. And then if, let's say I wanted to create a trade, I click create trade. Public or private. If you do private, you have to pick your friend over here that you're willing to trade with. But if you do public trade, you go over here, and let's say we want I don't know, LoneAzn. Let's just use LoneAzn just because it's an easy thing to pick. Yeah, here's all the different arts for LoneAzn. Let's say we want the regular art, and let's pick the things we're gonna pick. So if you have to come over here to the filter section and unclick for trade, and this will bring up your whole collection. So let's say we're willing to trade a LoneAzn for this Alakazam GX and a Moongus. What else do we want to give up? Let's go with this Avalugg right here. It is a Zoomer dual type from Steam Siege. And then this is a horrible trade, guys. No one will ever take this. But let's just say we're willing to trade all of this stuff right here. We'd push done right here, and then we pick how long we're gonna post the trade for. 8 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours. If you guys have a trade that involves a really hot card, you could probably get away from posting for 8 hours because people are looking for those cards right now, right there. If you have something that's a little bit harder to find or a little bit not as much sought after, such as an older like Evolution line, you might want to pick one of the longer time frames. Also, keep in mind what time of day you post. If you post at 3 o'clock in the morning, don't pick the 8 hours because by the time that ends, it's 11 a.m. and most time people play in the afternoon. So try to time what time you post your trades. That way you can make sure you get the trade done and not lose the trade, not lose the coins because no one was there to see the trade. So we're going to discard this trade. Another thing over here, guys, is the deck manager. This is where you guys will create your decks. So let's say here we want to create a new deck. We pick what kind of format we're building for: standard, expanded, legacy, or unlimited, or deck wizard. I have never used this. I actually have no idea what this thing does. Let's just try it. Let's try it right now. So apparently we're supposed to pick 2 of our favorite Pokemon cards from below. So let's say we want to build a deck with, I don't know, LoneAzn Persian, okay? And a LoneAzn Eradicate. If we want to play for standard, we push continue. And it just builds a deck for us. So let's see what kind of deck this thing built for us. We have a Dragonite EX, a Lugia GX, Rayquaza EX and Mega Rayquaza EX, the LoneAzn Persian Eradicate line, a Tyranitar EX, and a Velta EX. It's not horrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible. Trainers, hey, why did it give us a Sceptile Spirit Link? We have no Sceptiles in the deck. Why did it? I don't know. We'll probably, obviously it's not perfect, guys. And it just gives 20 Dark Energies. If I were to edit this deck and actually try to play it, I'd probably drop these reverse tickets and put max elixirs in, since there's a high amount of basics. Yeah, so I guess, guys, don't follow the deck wizard blindly if you do it. But let's say we want to create an expanded deck. It shows us all these cards down here are expanded legal. So you just build your deck here. So let's say we want to build a deck with Articuno. We just drag all the copies of Articuno up. Keep in mind, each one's a different version of the card. So like this is a holo rare, it looks like. No, wait. Oh, so this is from one set. Another set. This looks like, oh, holo, non-holo, and a reverse rare. So each card, each rarity of the same card has multiple slots in the collection manager. So you just go over here, start dragging up cards that you want to play in your deck, and then click the trainer tab to add your trainer cards. Click the energy tab to add your energy cards. Now the game does give you unlimited basic energies of the X and Y variant right here, so you don't have to worry about having enough energies. But if you want the other ones like the Generations energy, you have to have those. Same thing with the Evolutions energy and the Sun and Moon base energies. You have to have enough of those, but those usually come pretty quick. And then also the last thing here, the redeem code section. You come over here, any code cards that you might pick up from packs and boxes and stuff, you would enter the code here. Or if you have a webcam, you can click Start QR Reader, hold the code up to your webcam, and it'll scan the code in by itself. And then also, we have our avatar over here. We can just change how our character looks like. This is what my character looks like. Pretty boring. You have all these different options and stuff. Usually I just click random and let it go. I really don't care. And then challenges. These are your challenges. You get after you complete a challenge, you get a new one, and you get a prize for beating that challenge. So, like for example, this one I have here on the left, I have to knock out 12 of my opponent's Pokemon with my Lightning Pokemon. After I complete that challenge, I get a random pack. Same thing with the Water Pokemon. Knock out 12 Pokemon with my Water types, and then if I do put 7 Electric evolutions into play, I'll get 55 coins. Do these, guys, if you can. If you don't like one, you can always click on it and scrap it, but you have to wait until the timer goes off to get your next daily challenge. Usually they're not that hard. You can also do these against it'll tell you right here. You can do this one you can do in versus or events. And some of them you can actually do in trainer challenges. I'm not sure which one those are. Maybe it's level locked. I'm not exactly sure, because I knew I used to be able to do that, but then I couldn't. And then these are your stats pages. I don't really see why anyone would want this. But that's the basics of TCGO, guys. So my recommendation is play as much of the trainer challenge as you can to start getting up staples for your collection. And then also do the versus ladder, get your tickets, get your stuff like that. And once you have a deck that you feel like is good, give an event a try. If you win an event, you get a lot of stuff. So like there's like, let's say we're going expanded tournament. These are the rewards. So if you get first place, you get 3 Sun and Moon packs right now. So this is usually 3 of whatever the current set is, and then 3 random booster packs. Usually they're all standard legal booster packs. I have never seen expanded stuff in here. Second place, you get 2 packs and 2 random packs. Third place, you get a Sun and Moon chest and a random booster pack. 5th through 8th place, you're gonna get a token, some 50 tokens, some of your money back, and a chest. So usually, if you come in, I would say 3rd to 4th place, it's worth your investment. That means you just have to win the first round. So if you win the first round, it's worth it. If you can't win the first round, I'd say take a break, make some changes to your deck, and then come back to this. And that's basically what there is to TCGO. Really, TCGO is a big time sink unless you're willing to spend some money on code cards, which usually means, one, you're gonna have to go out and buy packs and boxes and stuff like that from your local Target, Walmart, or game store. Another option that I've recently started doing is that I've been asking my card shop if they have any code cards for sale, and most card shops will have code cards for sale. Prices are gonna vary. I would say for the newest set right now, which is Sun and Moon, about 25 cents is about what you're gonna pay per code card. which is not bad if you think about it, because to get 4 codes, you have to buy 4 packs, which means you have to spend $16 about, whereas you can go spend $1 and get 4 code cards. If you play mostly online, that's a great way to boost your to boost your collection up. You can also try eBay and Amazon, but always be cautious with that, guys. You never know who's going to try to scam you. At least with a card shop, you can go back to them and be like, hey, these code cards were used, or hey, these code cards are no good. But most card shops, they ain't going to try to hustle you over a 25-cent code. It just doesn't make any business sense to them. But until next time, guys, that was me, Bonzi Chun, with a quick little getting started TCGO tutorial. Peace out. We actually go by the expanded format, not the standard format, which I know a lot of other popular YouTubers will do mostly standard only decks.